Hi, my name is Autif Kamal, and this is another workshop on logic and reasoning. This one is on identifying cause and effect without causal indicators. If you have any comments or questions, you can relay them to me via Skype. My username is autif.kamal, or you can relay them to me via email. My email address is projectoptimization@gmail.com. Now, the reason why we are going over this is because if you can identify cause and effect within a sentence without causal indicators, you'll be more able to identify, or you'll identify assumptions and arguments more frequently. Okay. Now here is an example of an argument, and I'm getting this quote from ABC News. It didn't say who the author was, but the name of the article was "Georgia Father and Son Graduate Together from Morehouse College." Now, here is the quote. Dorian Joyner, Sr., 46, was a student at Atlanta's Morehouse College in 1988 when he decided to take some time off from school to pursue a career opportunity in computers. Now, something you could do to help you identify what is the cause and what is the effect is asking why for different parts of the argument that's presented to you. So, for example, why did Dorian Joyner decide to take some time off from school? Because he wanted to pursue a career opportunity in computers. Okay, that's something that could help you. And also, the way you could get an assumption out of this, although it's not quite as general as the ones I've shown you in the past, because of the quantifier, I'm using a particular one instead of a universal one, is the following: that some people take time off from school to pursue career opportunities. So that's how you can use this method of identifying cause and effect to derive assumptions, as I've done just now. Okay, now it's time for you to take a try. This is also from the same article, and here's the quote. He went back to school in 2006 to get an associate's degree in paralegal studies to make sure he really loved law before investing time and money in law school. Now, what I'd like you to do is identify what is the cause and what is the effect. You could ask why to different parts of this sentence to make it clear for yourself which part is the cause, which part is the effect. You could also think about where you would put because, where you think it would make sense to put because. You could use that to figure out which part is the cause, which part is the effect. So go ahead and do that now. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Otherwise, I will move on to my answer. Okay, so why did he go back to school to get an associate's degree in paralegal studies? Well, he did it because he wanted to make sure he really loved law before investing time and money in it. Okay. And something else you should notice is that there's a smaller or less obvious hint than because in terms of what is the cause and what is the effect. Another way to ask a question to help you determine what's the cause and what's the effect is, what did he go back to school for? He went back to school to make sure he really loved law school before investing time and money in it. So to and because are basically functioning in the same way. They both function to indicate what is the cause in this argument. Okay, so that's something just a little extra to consider if you don't have because but you have to, where it's telling you what someone or what an event happened for. Okay, now if you'd like more practice, you can go to get an article or a free ebook. Websites I've told you to go to in the past for articles are like Yahoo, alternate.org, or Businessweek. If you're looking for a free ebook, you can go to books.google.com. You can either look at a book that has a limited preview or that has a full preview available. Whichever source you pick, from that source, pick out a sentence and identify whether it implies a relationship of cause and effect. After you've picked your sentence, then you want to see if you can identify the cause and the effect there, either by asking why something happened, after you pick a different part of that sentence, or what something happened for, or just thinking about where you could put because and where it would make sense to put because, where because would be indicating the cause in whichever sentence you pick that does not have a causal indicator. Okay. Now next up I will go over assumptions in conjunctive propositions and how you can derive negative propositions from conjunctive propositions. Okay, so I'll talk about that in greater detail in the next workshop. Alright, thank you.